I'm a little out there. Probably already figured that out. What's going on, beautiful people? It's Ryan with Inspire the Journey, as if you don't know. And I have a special guest here that I'm going to conduct a very untraditional interview with, named Megan. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya. Nope, just kidding. So about 4 or 5 months ago, I was on social media scrolling, you know, like everybody does, like you sit there like a zombie. And then I started seeing...
The scroll.
Yeah, we all do it. Don't lie. So I was doing that, and I saw one of her photos, and then I read the caption, and it was like a paragraph, and I was reading it, and I was like, wow, that's like really motivational, like inspirational. And then I clicked on her page, and come to find out, she was doing something, you know, that other people could benefit from by putting herself out there, making herself vulnerable, and talking about things that, you know, she probably hasn't talked to people about, kind of like what I was doing. So I reached out, and then she finally gained the courage to come do a video with me. So here she is. You don't need to be nervous at all. I just, you know, made myself look dumb for like a minute. So she's going to talk a little bit about what she's doing and, you know, why. Why did you start? So.
Oh, well, I'm very happy to be here, and this is a very a big comfort zone breach, I guess, for me to actually come here and be on camera. But yeah, so I actually developed my journey because I came across a lot of bad habits, and I know growing up, I had a lot of issues with making friends and certain friends that I've been hanging out with, and I know that I think I brought along a lot of like really negative behaviors, and they actually grew to be something more powerful than I could actually handle.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I had my outbreak,
We all have them.
yeah, I just wanted to come and find myself and understand like certain behaviors and reasons why I've done stuff. So I started with my health, for one. I started getting healthy, and I stopped drinking, and I started working on my weight and became a Beachbody coach, actually, and I started with that regimen and helping other people in that way, and then I just kind of grew from there and started a whole journey for myself.
That's awesome. Yeah, eating healthy, that's something I gotta work on that a little bit. Yeah, that's really great though. Like, it sounds like you had a pretty harsh like awakening of a sort, which
Yeah.
is, you know, what I had too. And I think what you're doing is great. Like, you're focusing it more towards like what, women, men?
Yeah,
Not
I've been
men,
helping a lot
really.
of women.
Mostly women.
Yeah, I feel like there are certain experiences in life that you need to kind of go through to know that life isn't for you, and that journey and that destination isn't your right path. And
It's all about paths.
yeah, I really agree. And I mean, I fancy helping women more. I think I gravitate more towards that because I relate with them more. I relate with how we gain weight and how we lose weight, and kind of the emotional aspect of how we work more than I do with men. But I would never not help anyone.
Yeah, this is true.
Anyone needs help, I'm here.
Very
But
true.
yeah.
Well, it got me thinking of a quick like little story type thing to tell. So I was leaving work yesterday, and there was like a freaking hurricane or something. I don't even know.
A little bit of rain yesterday.
It's like a nor'easter. I was like, oh, no big deal.
We lost power. Did you lose power?
It was flickering.
Yeah.
But I work like 10 minutes away from my house, and it took me like almost an hour and a half to get home. And it gave me a great topic to bring up in our video. So throughout our lives, we end up having things that happen that pull us down, or, you know, prevent us from going somewhere where we want to go. So driving home, my typical route, there was a freaking tree down. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I go down a different street, and I got to turn, and that road was closed off. So I'm like, okay, that's 2 roads.
Yeah.
Long story short, it ended up being 5 roads that were closed, either due to trees or power lines. And it just got me really thinking about how that relates to our lives. It's like, just because you have roadblocks doesn't mean that you can't get to your destination. The only thing that will make you not get to your destination is if you give up. like, say I just pulled over and I took a nap, and I'm like, yeah, that tree will be gone someday.
Yeah.
That's like life right there.
Yeah, I love that. I just got chills.
Like, no matter how frustrating it was, and like, yeah, I was yelling at my car. Like, I went so far out of the way to try to get home, and then I found another road that was blocked. I'm like, but I kept trying, and then that
The road's
first
less
route,
traveled.
the first road that I originally tried to go to,
Yeah.
after all that time, I went back, and then it was free. Because there were other things that I had to experience before being able to get through that block. And that's what I've gone through, and it's what you've gone through.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't really know why we both decided to, you know, take it public, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
Sometimes...
Me and Ryan grew up together
Yeah.
too, so
Yeah, we did.
We've been neighbors. We've known each other for a really long time, since we were
We
I don't
little
even know.
babies.
Yeah, little kids. Probably, I'm gonna say like 20 years.
Something
Right?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, even since like elementary school.
Yeah.
Jeez, we can't be doing math because this video's already almost at 6 minutes.
I know.
But yeah, she's a girl from the back neighborhood. Neighbors.
Girl next door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was great scrolling social media and seeing a familiar, friendly face. And I'm like, wow, this is like the first person I've seen making inspirational videos also. So figured I'd reach out.
Yeah.
Finally got you to come make a video. See, it's not scary.
No, it's not.
No,
It's not
it's
as scary
not.
as I thought it would be. But
Yeah, I'm
I
not
think
that scary.
I think both of us falling into the path that we're on, like, it really connected us on this level, even though we've had a really good history with each other. I feel like we have some good chemistry. I also love that we love to inspire other people, and we had to learn and grow from our past just to come be here and
It's a beautiful
about
part of
this.
life is
Yeah.
learning.
yeah.
And the one constant thing in life that's always guaranteed is change.
I agree.
But if you decide not to change, don't complain. That's what I realized. Like, I'd complain all the time, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything though to make a difference, like in my life. And then when I realized how important that was, I'm like, might as well put my journey out there. And it's like, it's not, you know, inspire the journey just to inspire other people or like lead you to one specific place. Inspire the journey. It's like seeing some of Megan's posts inspired me to get me to want to, you know, make another video. But it's absolutely true. Anybody can inspire anybody, but you have to be willing to try, or at least to listen. You know, listening's never been my strong suit till like
My
the
new
last
thing
year.
these days I've been practicing is a smile goes 1,000 ways, and I have been taking my really bad days of like feeling negative and like, you know, you wake up and you're just like, oh, I don't feel like doing today.
Yeah.
So I've been
yeah.
changing my way of thinking, and I've been just like, you know, I'm gonna put a smile on my face today. So I've been smiling my way through all of these like kind of bad energies that I've been feeling, and you can really make a difference because I've been actually reaching out to certain people. Like, so I'm a flight attendant, and I fly a lot, and I fly like multiple routes, and
Crazy.
I meet a lot of people, and a lot of people that travel are they're like, they turn into a different person. Everyone's stressed, they're trying to get somewhere, you don't know why they're traveling, and you come in contact with a lot of like negative people. And I feel like the many times that I have been in a bad mood that reflects on someone else's bad mood, every time that I chose to put a smile on my face, you could see someone change in 2 seconds. And it's actually pretty amazing how one smile can change someone else's whole day. And every time I'm walking through the terminal, I will stop and I'll be like, oh, hey, to everyone I see. And then I go, this is the flight attendant that says hi to everyone. And I was like, hey, you never know how you can turn someone's day around with just one little smile. And it works.
Hey, how you act is what you attract.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, there's a lot of cool little sayings like that. Look them up. Maybe I'll get Megan back on for another video, but it's about time to wrap it up.
Thank you for having me.
So thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hope you have a lovely Saturday night.
fun.
I'm going to hang out and, pet my cat and work on editing this video and
I was
work on
going
my
to say something
custom guitar.
completely inappropriate.
It's
So I'm not
fine.
going to say that.
Humor's one of the great parts of life. So God bless, take care, and I love you guys. Peace.